Are they places to worship a deity, or have they another completely different purpose? The amazing architects and builders who designed and erected these stunning feats of engineering and art are sadly not with us anymore, so the real reasons they built these huge edifices will ever remain a mystery. Saying that, with so many good researchers on the case, I'm sure that the truth will eventually surface. In this video, I will touch on several subjects. My musings are not, and never will be, conclusive evidence of anything. I just want to put these ideas out there for other researchers to possibly follow up on and add to the ever-expanding pool of evidence being uncovered. Again, the question is why? Why did they build such large, expensive, and hugely difficult to build structures? Surely, if you found your god or deity, do you really need such an opulent place to worship him, her, it? Praying at home seems to have the same effect as praying in church, but I stand to be corrected on that point. I don't know much about praying. Firstly, let's look at some of the truly beautiful floors in some of these places. Doesn't it seem a great shame and nonsensical to cover up these intricate floors with rows of wooden seats? You would have thought that the architects who spent so much time and effort into designing these floors would then choose to cover them up with chairs, and sometimes pretty rough ones at that. The pews do not seem to match the level of intricacy and handiwork that the rest of the structure exhibits. To me, they seem like a bit of an afterthought. Now, the choir stalls are something totally different. These, to me, were an integral part of the original design. The craftsmanship is unbelievably stunning. They seem to fit in with the original design, whereas the pews do not. So you build a structure of such magnitude and complexity and then put these in it? Something don't feel right here. So let's just surmise that you want to build a place of worship and make sure that as many people as possible can see the main man giving the sermon. So you design it in this shape. You put two wings on that serve no purpose and make it really difficult for people to see. On top of that, you put pillars all over the place so people can't sit there either. Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. Now, if these buildings were places of healing through cymatics and resonant frequencies, then things start making a little bit more sense. The inside dimensions were obviously hugely important to the architects. Otherwise, you wouldn't make these places so time-consuming and difficult to build. The practice of bricking up windows, seemingly at the time of inception, also doesn't make any sense unless you have to fine-tune the structure after it's finished. Let's take a look at the similarity of the rose windows and the patterns produced in the study of cymatics. When you look at what our stars really look like, then this also fits neatly into the equation. There are many intellectual discrepancies related to churches, cathedrals, and also the beautiful mansions of the so-called Gilded Age. The lighting, the organs, the bells, the shape, the window designs, etc., etc., but that's for a later date. As usual, these are just my own personal views, and by no means conclusive or even correct. Hopefully this will be a catalyst for some other researcher to improve and build on. Thank you for watching.